All right, we're here with the women's ice hockey captains again. Jess Strack, Bridgette, Prentiss, and Delaney Guimont with us today. Again, a bit of a weird schedule to start the year off last week. Exhibition game coming up this week. They are at UMass Boston on Friday night. And Delaney, we'll start with you. Lots of downtime here to start the year, which is a little weird, but probably a chance to work on some conditioning, yes?
Yeah, it is super weird, all the downtime. All the upperclassmen and the returners are like, wow, we have never gotten a break before, so it's kind of cool that we go Division I, and we all thought that it was going to be like a crazy hectic schedule, but here we are a week away from November, and we've already had 2 off weekends, so it's kind of gotten a lot of time to work on different things. Mondays are conditioning practices, so I know yesterday Coach kind of put the hammer down, and we did a lot more of like on the line, up, back, and down, and stuff like that, but it's good for us and keeps us in shape and keeps us in line, so yeah, it gives us extra time to hang out with each other, but also get better on and off the ice.
All right. Bridgette, I know some time for some of you to get away from campus for a weekend here. I know you took the chance to get off campus for a few days. So what does that mean to you guys to be able to get that time to get away and refresh, especially knowing that soon enough it's going to be every Friday and Saturday night at the rink?
I think it's good to have a break. It is awkward that we have this long of a break 2 weekends in a row, but like for me, you said I got off campus and it was refreshing. It was time to like take away from hockey and focus on myself, and then I came back like ready to go and feeling great going into this weekend.
Jess, for you as the group of goalies, you got 3 of you. Obviously, not enough playing time to go around when there's only a few games on the schedule earlier in the year. What do you, as a group, do to keep sharp and keep seeing shots in practice, which is certainly different than a game?
In practice, we try to keep the rotation relatively quick. Get in, really focus on however many shots we're taking, and then switch out so that you're not taking extended time. And as you get tired, you get lazy. If you get tired, you have a person to switch out with. So that way we can kind of stay sharp and focus on the little things. And then, just having little competitions with each other and, joking around and reminding each other to stay sharp and keep pushing, even though, it may not always be focused on us. It may be the overall team or something else. We still have to contribute and work on ourselves, whether or not, coach is working one-on-one with us like he sometimes does with Goalie World on Mondays.
Explain Goalie World for the rest of us who aren't there.
So for everyone who's not there, on Mondays, sometimes Coach Milrick from the men's team comes and does what we call Goalie World, which is he'll work one-on-one with the goaltenders, and typically Coach Stockdale and Coach Steve are down there with us too, just doing one-on-one drills, focusing on the little things with us, typically about 50 minutes, while everyone else is down at the other end of the ice doing like a power skating, working on their edges, and it just gives us a chance to focus on what we might want to work on or need to work on, and coach a chance to see kind of where our strengths and weaknesses are, and maybe what he doesn't get to see in everyday practice from us.
Perfect. Bridgette, I know we've talked some with you about systems, especially the power play early on in the year here. How happy are you with where the systems are at this point?
I like where they are. We do have 2 units. I like the unit that I'm on. I'm with Marissa Massaro, but she's a returner, and then I'm with 3 other freshmen, which is nice. It's a good change of pace. I think that our special teams are working pretty well this season.
3 freshmen on that unit. How has it been like to try to build chemistry on that power play unit?
Honestly, I think it clicked right from the beginning. Our first couple practices, like doing the power play and stuff like that, were kind of iffy, but as we got into games and doing it like at game pace, like it got better, and I think that we really clicked together.
All right, Delaney, exhibition game on Friday night. That means the team can dress more people than normal. We're looking at probably 5 lines on Friday night. So as a captain's group, what are you looking forward to get to see some of the folks who haven't been on the ice yet?
Well, exhibition, so everyone can dress. It's kind of nice, and we're looking for hopefully the people who haven't been able to get as much ice time or haven't dressed yet to get their opportunity and get their chance to get on the ice and get their feet in the water, and hopefully they're as confident and look good as they have been in practicing. I know that even though not everyone dresses and some people are scratched at the games, doesn't mean that practices aren't as good for them. Everyone puts forth the best effort they can, and it's good that they finally get their chance to show it on the ice.
What do you think is the biggest adjustment for some of them from a practice situation to a game situation?
Probably just the flow. Of course, we try to mimic the pace in a game in practices, but sometimes in practice it's a lot of stop and go, so you can't really mimic that constant flow in fast speed.
All right. To wrap things up this week, every hockey player's got injuries, scars, injury stories. What are the best injury stories you guys have?
All right, probably my best injury story from hockey is I was 3 years old and it was learn to skate, and I never wanted to wear my mask when I was learning to skate, and so I like begged my mom. I was like, "Can I please not wear my mask? Like, I don't want to wear it." 3 years old. She was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever." She thought it was because I couldn't see through the cage, but it was really because I just wanted to lick the ice. But anyway, so we were on the ice. The first day, she let me not wear my mask, and I was like really shortly in, and there was another kid. I was just like zipping around. I was fine. I didn't need a teacher. And there was another kid who was having a temper tantrum, and he like flailed his legs down to the ice, and he swiped like down and up on my face. And there's like a scar in my face that you can see like the 2 lines of the blades. And I was only 3, and I had an older sister who was like 4, and my younger brother was like 1 at the time. So my mom didn't bring me to get stitches. So that's why it's a pretty open scar. Yeah.
8th grade travel hockey, I like was hit and slid into the boards with another girl, and I broke my thumb and I had to have surgery and pins and all that stuff, and I was out for 2 months. I'm scarred to see it, but that was my worst injury, my only injury. Knock on wood, I don't know.
No skates to the face for you?
No.
My
Thank
injury was actually similar to Dell's. I was also probably 3. It was learn to skate. And when you're learning, you know how you have like those milk crates that you can lean on and push around? Well, I was in a bike helmet, and I was being lazy, so my dad let me sit on the milk crates, and he was pushing me, and I guess I tipped right off of it and just cracked my chin open. And, you know, I'd get off the ice crying. My parents were like, "She's never getting back on the ice." And I'm like, "No, I'm fine." But after that, they made me wear a full hockey helmet with the cage over
Yeah, I
my
think
chin.
you all need helmets just for everyday life, but that's another story. Women's ice hockey captains is Jess Strack, Bridgette Prentiss, and Delaney Guimont. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.